identify sooner rather than later, Sakachi can start thinking about that and examine to procedures that we might need to look at.
Okay, just to follow up and not to get too carried away with contingencies, what if you lose another one after that? How does that affect your procedures?
Losing 2 computers prior to entry is, again, a significant and notable loss of redundancy. We'd have to assess each situation as it arose, try to understand what the failures are. But from a physical data processing capability perspective, the shuttle can re-enter with 3 computers and re-enter safely. But again, the thing that would be of great concern to us is understanding the nature of the failure. Losing 2 computers in a single flight is highly unlikely. And of course, when you're talking about computers, you want to examine whether or not there's, again, some systemic software issue or some systemic operating systems issue that might affect multiple computers as opposed to just a discrete hardware failure.
Very much for your patience.
You're more than welcome.
Okay, and Todd Halverson from Florida Today.
Todd Halverson, Florida Today. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we sure can, Todd.
Okay. I just was wondering if the shuttle could re-enter safely with only one GPC operating properly, and just to make sure I understand the flight rule, if you were to lose 3, I guess you would have to come home at the next opportunity. What's the flight rule on GPCs? Thanks.
I think you've got the big picture correct. If we lose more than 2 computers, we consider that a significant loss of redundancy that has safety implications to the crew. We would be looking at coming home at earliest opportunity. I don't have the flight rule in front of me, Todd, so I'm not gonna profess to quote it from memory. Although I think you've captured the spirit of what's in that rule.
Okay, thanks. And just to clarify, the shuttle is capable of landing safely on one GPC. Thanks.
Theoretically, it is certainly capable of landing on one GPC. That's absolutely a situation that we would never, ever want to be in, to have to re-enter on one computer. But again, one computer is capable of driving all of the flight critical buses. It's designed to do that. We have 5 so that they can all 5 drive the flight critical buses in tandem with redundancy. But having only one computer, you can land the spacecraft. It's not at all the situation that we would want to be in, but it is possible.
Thanks. That's all from me, Rob.
Okay. Thanks, Todd. Back here in Houston, any follow-ups? Gina?
Gina Sinceri, ABC News. Have you had a situation in the past where you've lost more than one GPC that you know of?
I can't recall off the top of my head, at least certainly not since I've been flight director, have we lost more than one GPC. And at least, within the last several years, our experience with these computers is that they've been very reliable. Most of the problems we've had have been the exact situation we had today, which we affectionately call a switch tease, where the switch backs off the detent for a split second and the computer gets failed out of the common set. But I'd have to get you an answer as far as if we've had real hardware failures in the distant past, but certainly not in the recent past.
Anything else? Okay, seeing no further questions, we'll wrap it up. A reminder, as this briefing is ongoing, the mission management team has begun its daily meeting over in the control center. The chair of the MMT, Leroy Kane, who's the Deputy Shuttle Program Manager, will be here at 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time to conduct his MMT briefing. Atlantis' crew and the station crew will be heading to bed in about 5 hours or so, just before 6 p.m. Central Time. Our Flight Day 3 highlights, including all of that spectacular video of the R-bar pitch maneuver and the docking and the hatch opening and everything that has followed, will begin to air at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight and will be replayed every hour on the hour throughout the crew's sleep period. The shuttle station crews will be awakened just before 2 a.m. Central Time, and tomorrow, of course, is the heavy hauling of the Raffaello Multipurpose Logistics Module to get cargo operations underway, which is the crux of this mission. You can follow all the activities on both the shuttle and the station on our website at www.nasa.gov. Until then, we'll see you back here at 3 o'clock for the MMT briefing. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Tony Iyer.
Pete Clark.
Matt Anderson.
Amy Maracia.
Ian Young.
Joel Apple.
Nathan Kaiser.
Rick McCowan.
We are the Propulsion Systems Flight Control Team on the final shuttle mission.
And you're watching NASA TV.
We copy.
This is Mission Control Houston. Welcome back to live coverage from inside the Space Shuttle Flight Control Room. The next big task for the combined crews of Expedition 28 and STS-135 is to hand off Atlantis' orbiter boom sensor system attached